Not allowed to film inside.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Treasure.
Are you St. Louis Police?
Yeah.
Okay. And P.O. Thurman? Do you have a badge number?
I'm confused.
They told you this is privately owned.
This is not a privately owned building, ma'am. I know full well it's not privately owned.
It's owned by the city.
Apparently, you swore an oath to the United States Constitution. You didn't know that.
It's not required.
Oath to the United
Are
States
you going to
Constitution.
leave or are we going to make you leave?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is News Now Ninja. Today's video is a perfect example of how public employees have poor communication skills. And not only that, but how some of these public employees don't even know that they took an oath to the Constitution. Check out how these officers violate this man's rights to take pictures in public just to get educated in the end. And if you like this video, get to the link in the description to see the entirety of this content and let Citizen Standpoint News know News Now Ninja sent you. Here we go.
All right, how are you? Can you tell me when this library was built?
The construction began in 1908 and the building opened to the public in 1912.
Okay.
So that gives you some idea.
Awesome.
Are you taking photographs in the building today?
Yeah.
Let me get you a permit real quick.
I don't do permits.
Pardon?
I don't do permits. It's a public building, isn't it?
It is.
Okay.
However, they do require it. So the only reason I'm suggesting that we do it takes like 5 seconds. Well, a little more than 5 seconds, but that way you won't be stopped by public safety officers or police officers while you're in the building.
Oh, I hope that doesn't happen.
Well, it's not a big deal. It just
I know
shows
it's
that
not.
you have permission to do so.
That's the thing. I'm a journalist. I don't need permission.
Okay.
It's a constitutional right. So if I were to request permission to
Sure,
engage
but
in a
it is a
constitution,
public building, and the reason that we go through the process is so that it's not then used for commercial purposes. So all the time you'll have people that will come in and they'll want to do a big spread with people from their law firm or something like that, which isn't necessarily the proper use of the interior of a public library because it's here to be a public library. So you do you go ahead and wander around and good luck.
awesome. Thank you.
Alright, so it's clear that this public employee was attempting to give him his imaginary pass to take pictures in public, but didn't want to push the subject too far. So he decided just to say, you do you, and let him go on his way. But watch how quickly this escalates.
Excuse me?
Not allowed to film inside.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What's your name?
Treasure.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Treasure.
Treasure? Okay.
It's a gentleman on the second floor named Scott Wolf. I could take you to him.
I just talked to him.
He said you were okay. Did he give you a permit number?
I don't need a permit, though. That's the thing. It's a public building. It's a constitutionally protected activity I'm engaged in right now.
All right. Did you talk to Scott on the second floor? Did you tell him all of this?
Yeah?
All right. Let's go talk to Scott.
All right, let's go talk to Scott.
I told you.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be real nice. I'm going to do this one time today. I am a journalist that is specifically seeking out unlawful policies dictating constitutional rights. So I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. First Amendment right. I am a journalist and I am reporting on public function on public property, and I am filming public servants in the course of their duties. That is 100% protected under the United States Constitution and several federal court cases. That's the last time I'm going to be nice about it.
Okay.
So that's an unlawful policy to require somebody to have a permit. I get it if it's for commercial.
No, it really isn't. It isn't an unlawful policy because there are rules that are established even in a public institution, and rules that are designed to be followed. And many times those rules are to promote public safety, so on and so forth. Generally, what happens with our permit process, which they're totally free. It's just a matter of you coming in and us being able to give you a permit that just says that you have permission to be doing this at this particular time. And one of the reasons we do that is so that we're able to schedule those sessions.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. My name is Ruben. I'm the public safety
Supervisor Viol. This is the
Awesome.
manager. So you're interested in filming the library?
Yeah.
That's fine, but you just need to make an arrangement to do it. You can't just come in with equipment. We welcome it, in fact, as long as it's not for like commercial stuff and things like that. It all needs to be arranged, that's all. Is that okay? Can we do that?
I don't believe it does, though. See, the thing is this building is open to the general public. This guy can walk around with a cell phone and video record stuff you wouldn't know. Okay, I am here to report on the employees inside this building. I don't know how much more clear I can be about that.
All right. I'm listening to you.
That's fine, that's fine.
I'm going to call the police at this point
Okay.
and see if they could assist in having you leave the property. Okay?
Okay.
What was your name, sir?
I'm not going to give you my name.
You don't have to.
No, I don't. All right. Are you a St. Louis City police officer?
What's going on?
Are you St. Louis police?
Yeah.
Okay. And P.O. Thurman? Do you have a badge number?
I'm confused. Let's talk outside. I want you to go.
No, I'm fine right here.
No, they want you to leave.
We're going to talk.
Security.
We're going to
Security
talk.
wants you to leave.
Calm down. Calm down.
Sir, can you leave, please?
Can I speak to you? Are you his sergeant? I need a sergeant here. You're already,
Okay.
dude, you're already out of
talk
line.
outside.
You're already out of line.
Security wants you to leave.
I need a sergeant
Okay.
here. I need a sergeant.
All right? Let's talk outside.
I need a sergeant. I've requested a supervisor.
Sir,
Let's talk outside.
let's talk outside.
I've requested a
It
supervisor.
doesn't matter.
Sir,
Maybe I should leave.
You're going to be placed under arrest for trespass.
So, are you officially trespassing me from the building?
If they ask you to leave and you leave,
What is your badge number? You haven't even told me your badge number. Do you realize
Sir.
how wrong you are right now?
sir, if security asks you to leave, you refuse to leave, you can be locked up for trespass.
I just need your badge number so you can officially
Okay.
trespass me. Go ahead and do it. Thurman.
Okay.
P.O. Thurman. Forney, is that how you pronounce it?
What's the problem here?
I don't know what's the problem. I came in here to video record a friggin' library, not to get accosted by all sorts of different
You
employees.
don't have permission to do that, sir.
Huh?
You don't have permission to do that.
I don't have permission to video record a public library.
you don't.
And what is your badge number?
You can. That's with them, not me.
Okay.
they said you're not allowed
Are
to do that-
you a City of St. Louis police officer?
Yes, but that's not relevant. If they said you can't do
It
that,
is.
then you're not allowed
giving.
to.
Am I allowed to ignore your orders then, since you said it's not relevant that you're a police officer?
They told you this is privately owned.
This is not a privately owned building, ma'am. I know full well it's not privately owned.
It's owned by the city,
Okay.
and the city has the right to refuse people recording
Okay.
in the
And
building.
who is in control of the city?
If they said there's no video and audio recording allowed, then you're not allowed to.
Okay. Are you going to give me your badge number? I've asked both of you for your
You need
badge
to get off the
numbers.
property.
You need to give me your badge
need to
number.
get the property.
In order for me to file an official complaint, I've requested a supervisor several times. You both have ignored
We've
that.
asked you to leave,
Did
and you've
call the
ignored that.
supervisor?
So try that one.
Did you call the supervisor?
We ask you to leave.
You've asked you to leave, and you're ignoring that.
You didn't ask me. Am
They've
I
asked you
being
several
officially
times.
trespassed by City of St.
Yes,
Louis?
you are.
Yes, you are. Okay, now Forney, what is your badge number?
1060. You need
Thank
to leave
you.
the building.
And what is your badge
We
number?
need you to leave.
What is your badge number?
Sir,
You are a
Asked you several
scumbag
times.
cop, dude. You really
Asked you
know
several
that. What's your
times.
badge
You need to
number?
leave.
You guys are going to
You'll be
get
placed under
sued.
arrest for
You're
trespassing.
not allowed to be recording in the building, so you,
I'm not allowed to be recording in a building. Ma'am, I am a journalist. This is a public
did
building.
you ask permission?
I don't need a permission
Yes,
to
you
be a
do.
journalist. No,
Yes,
you
you
don't.
do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. Oh
Yes,
my
you do.
God, you guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. You swore an oath to the United
Are
States
you going to
Constitution.
leave, or are we going to make you leave?
He hasn't given me his badge number yet. Once he
Doesn't
gives me
matter.
my badge, once he gives me that badge number,
Sir, are you
and
going
I
to
get-
leave? Is this a yes or no?
Badge number.
So that's no?
I just want a badge number and I'll leave. That's it. Apparently, he swore an oath to the United States Constitution. You didn't know that.
It's not required.
So,
Hands behind your back.
all right.
At this point, the two responding officers put Citizen Standpoint News into handcuffs and proceed to remove him from the building. While exiting the building, they come in contact with the supervising officer, and this is the interaction.
He's been inside here recording. They asked him several times to leave. I asked him several times
Are you
to
the
leave.
supervisor?
I am,
He
sir.
refused to
Okay.
give us his name.
He refused to give me his badge number. I asked for a badge number and told him I'd
We
leave.
asked him several times to walk outside. He
Sir,
would-
can I ask why you didn't want to leave? It's a public
I'm a
building.
journalist
Yeah.
reporting on a story about this building and these employees and the policies inside of it. I was very polite and cordial. I asked for a supervisor and I asked for his badge number, which he still hasn't given to me. or an ID number because I don't.
His DSN is 5794.
Okay, thank you. That wasn't that
but
difficult.
let me ask you something. Even though this is considered a public library, were you asked to leave by some of the employees?
Define ask or ordered. Was
Oh,
I asked to leave? Yes, but I wasn't doing anything illegal. See, I wasn't breaking any laws, and I wasn't disturbing anybody here. I asked an employee about the age of the building and the architecture.
Right? And that made them ask you to leave? That
Yeah,
seems a little-
that started it.
Yeah.
I'm a journalist recording in the United States of America.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe let me ask to see. Let me talk to them, and I'll get right back to you.
Okay, thank
All right?
you.
Yeah, they say that they have a policy where you can't film in there unless you get special permission.
Well, here's the thing. It's a public building open to the general public. I'm a journalist engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
Well, that's
I was
why
very polite and nice. I'm not required to comply with a policy that runs in direct violation of the United States Constitution.
This is what I say we do. So I say we release them all on summons. You're going to be given a summons. You won't be physically arrested.
Okay.
You're going to be issued a summons, and you can take your valid complaint that you think you have, and you show up in court. All right, we will show, but don't come back in here and do it again.
Scratch that lens. You'll be getting a bill for
Okay,
that.
come on, sir. We don't need that. Just let us do it. Just have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Come,
Can
sir,
I sit or what?
Yeah,
He's not letting me
Do
sit.
you have ID on you?
He's not letting me sit.
Well, sir,
Am I
do
going to
you-
sit or what?
Do you have ID
Sir,
on
do
you?
you have ID?
Why do I need ID? I just told you my name.
Okay, well,
Verify who you are.
Okay, I don't have ID. Am I required to answer any more questions? You have got to be the dumbest cop I've encountered in the past year. Into anybody
no one
in
said
there.
they weren't. No one said you were. You were being difficult though. When an officer asks you for your name, and you tell him, "I'm not giving you my name."
Well, that's another thing. That's called the Fourth Amendment.
I got him. Just don't let him antagonize you. Here's your front camera, so nothing happens.
I'm Marianne, I'm the director of the building. Okay. Well, I mean, people are allowed in the building,
Yeah, that's what we explained though.
yeah. And he's allowed to do casual amateur photography, filming, etc. When it gets to be a problem is when you're filming customers without their permission.
They said something that he needed written permission.
Well, that's when you're doing any kind of professional,
Yeah.
media-related filming.
Okay.
You need prior written permission, yes, please.
We don't have it. Tell them to fill it out without
But if it's just casual amateur photography and filming, we don't necessarily need permission unless there's people involved that are not staff.
So I just got put in handcuffs for nothing.
I'm just making the distinction because they might not know it either,
Okay.
sir.
Well, probably should have figured that all out before the cops went on. I am an independent journalist.
Okay.
And that I do believe falls under amateur photography. And I will be publishing the video out of this. Well,
Well, I know today is probably a bad day, but you are invited to come back.
oh, well,
This
thank
is a public
you.
library.
Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
So what we're going to do, we're giving you what's called a city council referral card.
Okay.
That have all the information on it.
Okay.
If you guys want to press charges, there'll be.
We absolutely do not.
Okay, there'll be instructions on it how to press charges.
Not only were these officers dumb enough to give a man a trespass from a building that they didn't want him trespassed from, but look at some of these other stories in their reviews. And also, to see the rest of them, get to the link in the description for the police department and the original content, and make sure and let Citizen Standpoint News know News Now Ninja sent you. Thanks for watching.
That's all, folks.